from £5,3457. A quicker, cleaner entry-level engine and better interior makes the bargain basement Sandero even better value, but it's still only average to drive. What is it? The Dacia Sandero has stoically remained the entry-level point to the new car market since its launch in 2013, and bargain hunters can rejoice, even with some upgrades for 2017. It remains the cheapest new car you can buy in the UK. The facelift includes a reworked front and rear with LED daytime running lights, more equipment inside and a new engine. Slotting into the bottom of the range is the new entry-level option, a 73 bhp 1.0-liter 3-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol unit is now available, which is, marginally, quicker and more fuel-efficient than the 1.2-liter 4-cylinder it replaces. It joins the lineup alongside the more powerful turbocharged 0.9-liter petrol triple and 1.4-liter diesel. The spec upgrades help you get DAB radio and aircon as standard on mid-level Ambiance, while range-topping Laureate models get a touchscreen infotainment system with sat-nav and a reversing camera. The lineup starts with access trim for a headline-grabbing £5,995, but you still get very little kit. Ambiance carries a £1,000 premium, while Laureate is another £1,200 on top of that, all of which, in typical Dacia fashion, represents staggering value. We're driving the new 1.0-liter engine in Laureate trim, although in the UK this engine will only be available with Access and Ambience spec levels. What's it like? Dacia's new 1.0 is 20 kilograms lighter than the 1.2 it usurps, thanks in part to an all-aluminum block. Indeed, the whole car is light, even by supermini standards, but it doesn't have much power. It's peppy enough around town, but you need to keep the revs in the mid-range to make brisk progress. At least it's not too sluggish off the line, and the throttle response is sharper than most triples do. It's not very refined, though, with engine noise particularly noticeable above 3,500 revolutions per minute, and because you need to drive it hard on faster roads the thrum can become tiresome. It does settle down when cruising, and while this engine will be adequate for most Sandero buyers if you'll regularly be doing motorway journeys, we'd still recommend opting for the greater power in the 0.9-liter engine, even though it carries a £1,000 premium. The new unit is more efficient than the engine it replaces, with CO2 emissions and claimed fuel economy much improved to make it comparable with its rivals like the Ford Ka Plus, which brings us to the main concern for the facelifted Sandero. The Ka Plus is a new budget supermini that is actually pretty good to drive and rides very well, so the Sandero's days of lording over the budget end of the segment could be numbered. It's considerably cheaper than the Ka Plus, and you'll struggle to find a small car that packages its space on offer so effectively, especially for passengers in the rear. Should I buy one? Ultimately, while the Sandero lacks the accomplished dynamic finesse of more expensive superminis, its jaw-dropping value will always make it worthy of consideration for anyone on a tight budget. This new engine is an improvement on the model it replaces, and will cater for most prospective Sandero buyers. If you can stretch to it, cars like the Ka Plus and Skoda Citigo are much more satisfying to drive, but the Sandero's price, practicality and its upgraded interior means it still mixes it with them. Dacia Sandero 1.0 75 Laureate. Location split, Croatia, on sale now, price £6,995, Ambiance, engine 3-cylinder 998cc, petrol, power 73 bhp at 6,300 revolutions per minute, torque 72 pounds-foot at 3,500 revolutions per minute, curb weight 969 kilograms, gearbox 5-speed manual, 0 to 62 miles per hour 14.2 seconds, top speed 98 miles per hour, economy 54.3 miles per gallon, combined. CO2/big tax band 117 grams/km, 20%, rivals Ford Ka Plus, Skoda Citigo.